Good evening. I'm Hunter Hayes, reporting live with a special look into a biblical figure who you may not know much about. Joshua, the leader of Israel's conquest. You might be wondering, who was Joshua and why does he matter today? Well, Joshua was the leader of the people of Israel under whom they claimed the land promised to them by God. Some of the obscurity around the life of Joshua is because of the reputation of his predecessor Moses. And while Moses did lead the Israelites out of Egypt and shepherded them faithfully in the wilderness, ultimately, his disobedience at Meribah resulted in his exclusion from the promised land. With this in mind, much of Joshua's success came from one key fact. He was there for Moses' greatest successes and failures. Joshua led Israel's battle with the Amalekites, watching his mentor hold up his arms to ensure their victory. He was also the only first-hand witness of God's instructions to Moses on Mount Sinai, seeing the awesomeness of God in his fullness. And he prayed with Moses in the tent of meeting, even spending additional time alone with Yahweh after the prophet left. These experiences left a profound impact on Joshua, resulting in him being the bold and courageous leader God needed to lead his people into their promised land. And Joshua's boldness didn't start with leadership. When 12 spies were sent to scout out the promised land, only Joshua and Caleb returned with faith that Israel could conquer it. Even when the others were terrified by giants and the fortified cities, Joshua saw what the others feared and chose to trust God's promises. That deep trust was rewarded. When Moses died, God chose Joshua to lead the Israelites into the promised land. To mark the moment, God parted the Jordan River, just like he had parted the Red Sea for Moses. And under Joshua's leadership, these miracles continued. At Jericho, the walls didn't fall from weapons. They fell from his obedience. And when Israel faced overwhelming enemies, Joshua prayed, and God made the sun stand still to give them time to win. Joshua's leadership wasn't about charisma. It was about his courage, which was rooted in trust in God. Where Moses hesitated, Joshua obeyed. His courage always rooted in his faith because of the mighty acts he saw. He defeated every king and kingdom that previously inhabited the promised land. But most importantly, he renewed the covenant between Israel and God before his death. His words to his people still echo today. Be strong and courageous. Joshua was a man who followed God with conviction, and through that obedience led a nation to their destiny. And that's a lesson that bears repeating even today. Reporting for the 6 o'clock news, I'm Hunter Hayes.